All right, Logan Fano, week 2 now of camp. How's it been, bro?
It's been good. It's been good. Super physical, and the body's starting to come along. So it's been a good first 2 weeks, I think.
So, getting acclimated, into Utah football. You were here for spring, and now you're into your second camp. Just how much more comfortable are you, after a couple months working out up here at the facility? Just where's your comfort level right now?
Man, and coming into the spring, I had no idea what I was doing. I was kind of just trying to out-athlete everybody, but learned really quick that it didn't work, because up here there's a lot of good players, a lot of good athletes. So definitely coming into fall camp, been a lot more comfortable, spent a lot more time in the playbook, and I feel like I've been able to contribute a lot more for sure.
So what was it that you were lacking in spring? Was it, you mentioned you were just trying to out-athlete. Was it technique? Was it mentally? What was it that you feel more comfortable with and more confident with?
I think first it's my knee came off ACL surgery, and I wasn't at 9 months yet, so I was still trying to push the envelope a little. I wasn't really confident in my knee at the time. And then on top of that, I just had no idea what I was doing. Like the plays, I was trying to study and make plays at the same time, which was kind of hard. So having that break between spring and fall where I could really dive into the playbook and let it settle in, it has been huge for sure.
I like that. Lewis Powell, what's he meant to you in your transition up here?
I love that guy.
Yeah.
I love that guy. I love Coach Powell, man. He's been a huge influence and a big leader in my life for sure since I've been up here, just taking me under his wing. And even those rough days I had in spring, or even some rough days I'll be having out in fall camp, if I have a rough period, he's right there to let me know, hey, you're good. You're still a good player. You just made a mistake, and let's move on. Let's fix it. So
great defensive end group. It's been talked about as one of the strengths of the team. What's it like competing with the guys in that room?
I've mentioned it before. I think how talented the DN room was one of the more attractive things that made me want to transfer to Utah. And so actually coming in and seeing it with my own eyes, how freaking super talented everybody is, has been awesome for me, for sure. Coming in, taking a backseat, learning from guys like Connor, Chase, Jonah, Van, Kyle, being able to see how they conduct themselves and how they do business has been huge for me.
And so, obviously, we got to make sure we mention little brother in the interview here. Well, how's that been, competing with him? And would you say you're winning 60, 70% of the reps? What would you say?
I'd say I'm winning about 100. I'm just playing. My brother's been giving me some work for sure. I'll be honest. I'm really proud of him. He's a good football player. So it's been a blessing. It's been super cool to be able to go against him every day and realizing, we might get super competitive, get super heated, but at the end of the day, that's my blood, that's my brother. So it's been fun, and it's been cool for me.
That's so cool. And just the offensive line in general, right? We talk about the defensive end group being a strength, but that offensive line unit is pretty strong as well. What's it like competing against those guys?
Man, they come to work every single day. Every single day they're coming to work. And one thing I had to get used to real quick is how aggressive they are in that run game, and how strong our team's run game is, and being able to buckle down, get physical, and tap into that run game side of football has been huge. Yeah,
love that. And then last one, you've got about 2 weeks of practice, 3 weeks maybe of practice. What's the big goal for Logan Fano the rest of the way?
Staying healthy, number one. That's been huge, because I feel like I've had a lot of talk and a lot of excitement around being able to play, and so I think finally getting on that field and playing and being able to show what I can do will be huge for me.
Yeah, love that, man. Logan, best of luck, man.